Brent, you better tread lightly with the Steelers, because you know all the Steelers fans, when we upload this clip today, highlights from the show and this live show, Steelers fans, we already know they take shots at Brent. He had on a Utah shirt. They were getting on his Utah shirt. They said, you don't know anything. People do not like Brent, and probably anybody, to talk bad about their Steelers. But here's the truth right now. Mitch Trubisky, like we were saying during that video last week, the fans were booing him and like, no, we won't do it. Listen, Mitch Trubisky is no longer starting for the Steelers. Brent, and Mason Rudolph, okay, is now named the starter for the Steelers. And you're saying, oh, it's okay, calm down. You told all the Steelers fans to relax, right?
Yeah.
And now they're in the playoffs, right? And who's their quarterback?
So, actually, they're not in the playoffs right now.
So wait, hold on. They were in the playoffs.
They were in when they were getting all upset. That's just correct. So I'm going to make this really simple for you, Brandon. And I thought I was being very nice to Steelers fans last time we were talking about the Steelers. Hey, your team's pretty good. Relax. We're running a little long today, so I'm going to make this really short. Dear Steeler fan, you're not making the playoffs this year. Your team is not good. You have 3 quarterbacks, which means you have 0. Even if Mr. Pickett comes back, he's still a work in progress. Start thinking about your draft pick for next year, because you ain't playing in the playoffs.
Wow. Well,
bring on the comments, bro.
Well, listen, Brent, the people that are going to watch this, especially the Steelers fans, are going to have a lot to say, and I apologize. Yeah, they were in the playoffs. And you said, relax, bro. You'll get in the play. You could get in. Tomlin's not going anywhere. Now, it's a different conversation. We have moved on from the fact that the Steelers are in the playoffs. We've moved on from the fact that Trubisky can ride him through until Kenny Pickett comes back. We've moved on from all the Steelers fans booing their quarterback, who seems to be extremely interchangeable. Now, here's what I think. I understand Mike Tomlin's seat is quote-unquote safe. I understand the Steelers organization does not remove their coaches at will all the time, and they ride that seat like a foreign king, prime minister, whatever you want to call it. But here's the reality right now. Like you just said, the Steelers fans and organization and locker room is seeing quarterback 1, quarterback 2, quarterback 3, and it seems like it's going to be quarterback draft 4. Because at this point, or a veteran, because here's what I think. I like Kenny Pickett. You said this. Threw for over 5,000 yards. Whatever he did, broke records, scored touchdowns. He had the fake slide. He had all these cool accolades. He was up, I think, was he on the podium for the Heisman Award? All these people are there. Here's the thing. I don't think that they believe in him either. I don't think that Steelers fans love Kenny Pickett. I think they love, he was a Pitt guy. I'm not telling you what they actually are, what they believe, but I'm saying what I think. I don't think they love Kenny Pickett. I don't think they love anybody in the quarterback, position right now. They need to get a veteran or a draft pick, or the Steelers are going to have another concern, and they're just going to ride with Mason Rudolph just to make fans feel good. They're making some changes. Mike Tomlin, as I said this, Mike Tomlin better be careful, because it's going to be, hey, do you want to get fired or do you want to retire? Kind of like,
I think,
Belichick.
Mike Tomlin's not going anywhere. I'm not going to repeat that, but I think that what the
his seat is safe in your mind.
The Steelers need to do at this point is post Brent Roethlisberger. They tried to draft a replacement, right? Let's go Mason Rudolph. Oh, he wasn't very good. Let's go with our hometown guy, Kenny Pickett. That's not trending the right way. What I would recommend for the Steelers is to try to find that free agent quarterback that is out there, and once every couple of years a really top guy like an Aaron Rodgers or somebody like that comes available, Russell Wilson, you may have to trade for him, but you're going to have a pretty good draft pick this year.
Well,
I would almost say go get that Russell Wilson or that Aaron Rodgers or that guy that some other team is kind of done with.
Hey, Garoppolo.
I don't think that's the solution, and I can't think.
He's not. But I'm just saying.
But yeah,
he's somebody that could go. This is what I think. They have tons of quarterbacks in college football. Tons of quarterbacks. Let me be clear, Steelers fans, before you jump on here and start throwing shade, this is what I'm saying. I went to Pitt, so I'm very familiar. I loved it. It was fun, great, yada, yada, yada. Right now, you need a player that can step in, that's not going to cost your organization all kinds of money, so you can continue to shop around and get other players. So if you jump on a player like Jimmy Garoppolo, just saying, maybe he can be some sort of a savior with no injuries. And I'm not saying he's a great quarterback. I'm just saying he isn't terrible if you ask me. With the Patriots, he was good. With the 49ers, he was okay. The injuries hurt him, and then now in Las Vegas. But
they did that strategy. They went and got Trubisky, who was a former first-round pick. No, but hold on. Trubisky was the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and was stupid. Was the human victory cigar for the Bills for a couple of years. So they went and said, we're going to bring in Trubisky and we're going to draft a guy. That's the strategy they took. They need to do that strategy again. But what I'm saying is, don't get a middling Garoppolo or Trubisky. Go get freaking Aaron Rodgers or a Russell Wilson.
You're saying just get a veteran.
MVP, former MVP candidate. Go trade for one of those guys.
You're not saying get a draft. They can't get the first, second, third pick in the draft and get their main quarterback. So, like you said, a veteran. You're Aaron Rodgers, you're whoever. But here's the thing with that, Brent. That's all great, and I think that's the number one thing to do. But here's the issue. Those quarterbacks cost so much money.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
The Steelers need to make some other things happen here. They have players, but they need to look around and make some changes outside the quarterback position. So all I'm saying is, and I'm being clear, it's not that they need Garoppolo, but they need to get somebody that might not cost them a fortune that can run their offense smoother than Trubisky and Mason Rudolph. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.